Hi, it's Jenny, and you're watching Food Breakup TV. So how do you know if your food relationship sucks? And most importantly, why should you care? I'll tell you why. Because it changes everything in your life. I promise you, a toxic food relationship will contaminate every nook and cranny of your life, just like dating a douche will. Have you ever dated a complete loser and then ended up feeling bad about yourself? I certainly have, and it's not fun. He was the jerk, and somehow I was the one suffering. Just like dating losers, if your food relationship is in shambles, it's not the food that's suffering, it's you. And how is that fair? I know breakups totally suck, but sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and ditch the douche so you can start fresh. And the first step in doing that is identifying the problems and then creating a plan of attack. In this week's video, we're focusing on identifying the problems in your food relationship. If you can identify with any of the following, you might want to start thinking about what's going on in your head before you scrutinize what's on your plate. If you're thinking about food constantly, even when you're not hungry, feeling out of control when you're eating, feeling guilt or shame after eating, especially with non-diet foods or larger portions, eating giant portions in record time, hiding or sneaking food, lying about what you've eaten, or cheating on your calorie app, that counts too, you're only cheating yourself, frequent fad diets, fasts, or cleanses, eating when you're not hungry, if you get anxious about eating in social settings, fear of not being able to stop eating once you start, eating when you're stressed or depressed, difficulty interpreting hunger and satiety cues, having uber strict rules or patterns around eating, cravings even after you've just eaten a full meal, and frequently eating until you feel like you're going to burst. Sure, we're all guilty of a few of these from time to time, whether it's a holiday or a birthday or you're super depressed because you just got fired. But when it's happening all the time, that's when it's a problem. So this week's challenge is for you to go back through the list with no filter and absolute honesty when you're comparing it to your eating habits. How are these behaviors affecting your self-esteem, your social life, your career ambitions, your dating life? I really want you to dig deep here and start doing some serious self-evaluation. Food relationships can be a really touchy subject, so this exercise is not intended to make you uncomfortable or anxious, but instead, just to shed some light on a topic that you may not have realized can affect your life in so many ways. So now it's your turn to gab. Have you identified any bad habits in your food relationship? Have you been in the dark, but now you're starting to see the light? Tell me in the comments below. If you loved this video, subscribe to our channel for more, and if you're not getting the inside scoop yet on our email list, get your butt on it at foodbreakup.com. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next week.